We're back. It's me. And happy Wednesday, y'all. We have a spicy one today. Sneaky dirty. Sneaky dirty. So it's gonna go as fast as possible in 9 minutes. 10 double unders, 5 dumbbell lunges with your weight, and 5 V-ups. The nasty little part of it is every round you are going to add 10 double unders, 5 lunges, and 5 V-ups to each round, right? So your first round, you're gonna go 10, 5, 5. Your second round, you're gonna go 20, 10, 10. Your third round, you're gonna go 30, 15, 15, right? So it's gonna get nastier and nastier. Our goal on this one today, guys, is 5 to 7 rounds, okay? So this is gonna get spicy. The goal on that one is to, some tips on that is to start slower than you think you should. We don't wanna go out super hard and then crash and burn. So pace that workout kind of where you think you are gonna be in that like 3rd, 4th, and 5th round, right? Start at that pace so you can hold strong throughout that 9 minutes. It's gonna go fast, it's gonna get spicy. After that, we've got our strong human stuff, the modifications there with the sweet little cool down. Yeah, so we got a busy day. We are going to start our warm up with the lovely Natalie. I'm gonna move this out of the way so you can see Nat. We are going to start out with 2 rounds of a laying T-spine rotation. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay on the floor, you're going to bend your knees, you're going to lay on your side with the knees bent, no napping, not till you're done. Okay, so you're going to put your palms together like a book. You are going to breathe in and roll around like a clock, right? And then you're going to come back and bring your palms together. Okay, so we're gonna get 6 on that side. Make sure you're breathing. Think about reaching and fanning your fingers like you're trying to touch the edges of the walls with your fingertips. You wanna get as much movement as possible. Do not hold your breath while you do this. The goal is to brief. And then we're gonna roll over to the other side. You're going to exhale as you open up, right? Creating as much space as we can in the shoulder and that upper back. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Okay, after you get 6 on each side, we're gonna come up to all 4s. Your turn to wrestle with the hoodie. Okay, so we're gonna have the hands on the floor right underneath the shoulders, so wrist, elbows, and shoulders are all in alignment. We're gonna keep that tummy tight. We're gonna push our palms through the floor, spreading those scaps, and then we're gonna make a little circle and sink down and around, right? It's not gonna get a whole lot of or it's not gonna feel like you're getting a whole lot of movement, but the goal here is to get as much movement in the shoulder girdle and spine. So we wanna make sure to keep the elbows as straight as possible, and that's doing a good job there. So we're gonna get 6 of those. Slow and controlled, these are not fast. We want to really focus on getting as much movement as possible through there. I know, it's like the hoodie just absorbs the head. Hoodie's out. Okay. All right, we're going to stay on our all 4s. We're going to go into like a frog position or child's pose. Whichever, we're going to go there. We're going to hitting those inner thighs. So we're going to go into essentially a child's pose here, and we're just going to rock forward and then sit up to the knee and press the hips forward. Oh, Nat almost died. And then come back down. I made the sound effects for her face, it's fine. And then we're gonna sink back, rock forward, and then open the hips. Squeeze the booty. Okay, we're gonna do that one 6 times. Again, not super fast on this one, guys. We wanna really focus on that forward motion, opening the hips, squeezing the booty. Natalie looks like something's gonna break.
You hear a pop, please be concerned.
Why is Natalie's thigh bone laying on the ground? See? This is probably something we should maybe do a little bit more often. What do you think?
I think yes. I think you found something else that I'm not good at.
Hey. Okay. Whew. Okay, and then we're going to come on up. We're going to get 3 each leg of that Samson stretch. So we're going to lace those fingers together, bring the knee up to the chest, come down into that nice active lunge, push those palms to the sky, make sure we're breathing. We're going to get 3 each leg, 6 total.
Breathe. Remember not to hold your breath.
Breathe, guys, breathe. Don't forget to breathe.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Okay. All right. We are going to do that one more time. So 2 rounds of this one, guys. We got a lot of warm up. We got a lot of stuff to do because we got a pretty short, nasty little sprint. So we got to get that body ready to rock and roll and move fast. These T-spine rotations might be a little faster. You might get a little bit more movement. You might notice that your breath is a little bit easier to keep going instead of stop and holding your breath. Now, when you go to the other side, will you shift your position so they can see your upper back?
That's what you meant?
Yes.
Okay. That was kind of weird.
But you can see Nat's shoulders come all the way, so she's making contact with the floor with both shoulders. Get the dumbbell out of the way. Yeah.
I wasn't able to do this a few months ago. So this is nice.
How cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's lovely. It's always cool to like find those little like, oh, I didn't used to be able to do this, and now I can.
Yeah, volleyball was like,
Yay. There we go. Look at that. Sweetness. All right, we're going into those 6 shoulder rolls. A little bit different angle there, so you can see Nat's scapulas or shoulder blades moving around in there. Again, this is kind of a slow warm-up, but that's okay. We're getting everything moving because our workout's going to be fast. Okay, from there, we're going to go into those quad rockers plus the hip lift. So, Natalie's going to quit after this. So we're going to sink back into those hips, rock forward, and then come up to the knees. Oh, see, a little bit better.
always better.
We're gonna get 6 of those. Hard work. Press those hips open. That face was a meme for sure. And you're like, oh my gosh. There we go, beautiful. And then we're gonna finish off with those 6 Samson stretches, 3 each leg. Getting a little bit deeper in that lunge. That was beautiful.
There's also something you can do.
She was like,
The high lunge. Show was like here. What happens
oh,
when
it's
you actually stretch? Remember that. Did not work out like a maniac.
Minimal effective dose, y'all. Minimal effective dose. All right. You ready? Okay, we're gonna get those calves and ankles ready for some dubs. So we're gonna brace the core. We're gonna get 10 small hops. And then we're gonna get 10 tall hops. Get bounding up, get nice and tall. Nat's favorite thing to do in the world is jump. All right, then we're gonna get our rope. We're gonna get 20 singles. And then we're gonna get 20 dubs. If you don't actually have dubs, that's okay, just practice. Give yourself about 30 seconds worth of practice. I know some of you guys are on the single, double, or single, single, dub. Whatever works, we just want to get that skill in, okay? This is so fun. Okay. You know, all the recordings. Okay, so getting ready for our words workout. We are going to start off with 10 walking lunges. We're going to get 10 sit-ups, and then we're going to get 10 dubs. So if you don't have the space to do walking lunges, just get 10 lunges in your space, right? 5 each leg. We want to make sure our stance is just wide enough we don't fall over. We want to make sure that we are pushing off the back toe and front heel at the same time, like a little tripod, finding your booty. Natalie likes to hang on to the boot to make sure that she uses it.
Weird, but it works.
It works. Mind-body connection. All right, 10 strict sit-ups. So this is where we are going to keep our hands on our chest. We're going to sit all the way up using that core. We want to sit tall and hinge at the hip and not round like a little meatball. Ugh, God, that looks terrible. Like it's so hard. Nice. Okay, grab that rope. We're going to get 10 dubs. If you are not doing dubs, let's get 20 singles. Or if you are doing the single, double thing, just get 10 total. Whew. All right, now we are going to grab our weight, our dumbbell that we are going to be using. So if lunges are something that's super challenging for you, we can do this, or if it's just not possible because you have a knee issue or something, we can make that into either step-ups or just body weight, okay? But for workout sake, we're gonna get 10 walking lunges with weight. Again, if you don't have the space to do the walking lunges, we're just gonna get 10 lunges in place, 5 each leg. You can hold it in your front rack. That's the easiest. You can hold it in that goblet position, that horizontal position, especially if you have a heavier dumbbell. This is probably a very good option. Yeah, you can hold that however it works for you. Words. Or you can just throw it around because you're so strong. Okay, it's not an overhead. You don't have to do that. But you can hold it there. Whatever works, guys. Okay?
You're giving him options.
Options, all the options. That's going to do all the lunges. Okay, so once you get those 10 weighted lunges, we're going to get 10 V-ups. Again, these are not a fast movement. And then if this is too hard, then we can go to a knee tuck or regular sit-up. Okay, whatever works for you today. Or you can get super fancy. She crazy. All right, and then finish off with 10 more dubs. If you do not have a rope, you can sub those dubs for 10 squat jumps. On that one, you're going to add 5 to each round. Cool. Those are your options. Just a little repeat here. We've got sneaky dirty because it creeps up on you. As fast as possible in 9 minutes, 10 dubs, 5 dumbbell walking lunges, and then 5 V-ups. Every round, you're going to add 10 double unders, 5 lunges, and 5 V-ups to each round, getting as far as you can in that 9 minutes. We got some strong human stuff coming up. I'll be right back.
Well, you can keep it rolling, actually. You can just cut off this part.
Okay, we got 17 minutes. Okay, all right. So you've just demolished sneaky dirty that last 9 minutes. So now we are going to finish off with our strong human. If you do not have a heavy dumbbell, just find an odd object like a backpack or something that you can load up. We want to get 3 rounds of 30 dumbbell plank pass-throughs. This is supposed to be hard. So we're going to go into that full plank. I'm going to have Nat show you from both sides. Rest as needed in between rounds. This should take you about 6 to 7 minutes total, okay? So we're going to go into that tall plank position. You're going to make sure wrist, elbows, and shoulders are in alignment, booty's tight, core is tight, quads are tight, feet are spread apart enough that you feel stable and balanced. If you have to go to your knees, you can go to your knees, but I prefer you to, if you can, stay in that tall plank, okay? So you're going to grab the dumbbell with the opposite hand, slide it through, and switch, okay? So we're gonna get 30 total. That'll be 15 each arm. And then if you can switch directions so they can see both sides. Working those obliques and core, keeping nice and stable, shifting as little as possible. Again, guys, 3 sets of 30, 15 each arm, as heavy as you can, rest as needed in between. From there, our cool down, we're gonna get 90 seconds of either a quad lift, so kind of like what we did earlier in the warm-up, where you're gonna go there, sit on your knees, we're gonna press those hips up. We're gonna spend 90 seconds there. If you can go into a big back bridge, we would like to do that and just accumulate 90 seconds there. Palms by the shoulders, pressing up. Woo, she fancy. Okay, 90 seconds there. And then we're going to spend 1 minute each leg pigeon. Or that. That's fine. I don't know what happened there. That's fine. So 1 minute on the right leg. Go as deep as your body will allow you. 1 minute on the left leg. Nat's very talented. She can do that while she's spinning. And then we're going to spend 1 minute each side in that thread the needle position. So we're going to go all fours, reach through, and really try to press that shoulder into the floor so we're getting that nice stretch in between the shoulder blades there, okay? So 1 minute on each arm. And then you can nappy nap. Cool? And the dismount. There you go, guys. Have fun with this. Thanks for joining us. Have a great Wednesday.
Bye, y'all.